Here we go.
Take two.
Take two, day 4. Take two because the last 15 minutes I spent doing this didn't happen. Not there. Doesn't exist. So, take two, day 4. We have been in Missouri all day. Left Livingston this morning. Came to St. Robert, Missouri. Didn't know how far we were going to go today. Had a couple things planned, but did not get to do those because it's been a little bit of a shit show today, but just we're learning the way of the road. Left Livingston. I wanted to get to St. Robert because I'm really excited about Uranus. I don't care how many times I say that, I laugh. So tomorrow we're going to go to Uranus Fudge Packers. That's even funnier. I don't know why. I'm such a kid. That's like 12. I think that's funny every time. Uranus has a muffler man that I'm very excited about. He's the mayor of Uranus. That's so stupid that that's funny. And as we were traveling today, we were going to decide where we were going to stay. As we were coming, my pink sock looks kind of funny there, doesn't it? So, my job is navigation. David's job is driving. I'm beginning to think his job is easier than mine. When I'm navigating, I have my book, I have my map, I have an atlas that does me zero good. I want maps like this that are real maps like I used to look at, that have all the streets. This just has all the fun stuff and Route 66 on it. Not real live streets. So, use my phone as well as my book. The atlas that does me no good. It's taking up room, and a lot of room because it's big. And I turn my phone on the GPS, not with directional navigation, but just so I can see a dynamic movement of where we are, where we're going, and what's coming up. So today I realized that me navigating is like that Laurel and Hardy skit, Who's on First? Because I never know. I don't know who's on first, what's on second. I can't get it. If I look up or answer a question, when I look back, I don't know where the hell I am or where I'm going again. I'm like a little kid. I have to keep my finger on where we are and what's next, or I forget where we are. So David's driving and we're moving. It's a dynamic situation. And we talked for just a second, like chatted up for a minute about something funny or something we see. And then he says, okay, what do I do next? I'm like, hell if I don't know. What did we just pass? Like, what street was that? And he can tell me, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because what's in the book is not the street signs. Ooh, I'm not going to wave my arm like that again. I got all wiggly. So I say, what street was that? And it doesn't matter, even if he did know, which he usually doesn't because we've both been just talking. And the street signs don't match what's in the book quite often. So if you have to pay you have to pay attention. We're coming to St. Robert. We finally decide that we're going to make it to St. Robert David says, okay, let's just go on. Let's get there. And then we can have time at Uranus. We can have plenty of time in Uranus tomorrow. And I started looking for an RV resort in Uranus. I started looking for an RV resort close to St. Robert, and there is a City of St. Robert RV resort. I look it up and call it. During this time, of course, we get not necessarily lost, but I lose my place because I was doing something else. David says, what do we do? I say, I don't know, because you're moving and I can't figure it out while we're moving because you're moving, I'm reading, I'm trying to look to see where we can go and turn around and catch back up to where I need to be. So we have to kind of stop a lot and we have to turn around a lot. Who's on first? We stop. I call the RV resort and they say, the number said, I deal with our RV resort, but you make your reservations online. Okay. So for me to make the reservation online, I have to stop my phone's dynamic movement of GPS in order to go online and make the reservations. Well, when I'm making reservations online, I'm not reading my little book with my finger on where we are. So I'm making reservations, and the next thing I know, David says, what do I do next? Who's on first? I don't know what we do next. So I don't know what we do next. We have to pull over. I make the reservations. We have our reservations. We're getting to St. Robert. At this time, he's not frustrated, but it's not a whole lot of fun at this point. And he says, what's the address? And I said, let's get to a stretch of road that we have more than 1 mile, 2 miles. 1 mile, go right, go left, jump over the tree, ditch under the holler, go through Devil's Elbow, which we did. Devil's Elbow today. Let's get through all that, and then we'll figure that out. So we get through all that. Instead of me turning off my GPS dynamic movement, he gets on his phone, he types in the address. Doesn't come up with it. Comes up with a few in other states. It comes up with one that's a couple 100 miles away, which was a little concerning. And I finally pull over, stop, let's quit moving. I went to the website. He said, is there a number you can call? Like 1-800 call who cares? I don't know. There was not really a number I could call, but I did finally find information on where to go, and it had a street that our GPS recognized. We put it in the GPS, and it said 2.4 miles, but it said an hour and a half. And I'm like, I don't understand that. So we start going, still didn't know where St. Robert was. About 2 minutes later, the sign says, welcome to St. Robert. Here's your sign. And we put in the street closest to the street that the GPS didn't recognize. So I'm following Route 66. He's watching on his GPS to make sure that we're getting where we're going. We went through Uranus to get here, and we're driving along, kept saying like an hour and a half away, but now we're down to about a mile away. And then we get down to 30 minutes, and the minutes are counting like seconds. 35 minutes, 34 minutes, 33 minutes. It's like being in a time warp. We stepped into Twilight Zone instead of St. Robert. I don't know what the hell. We stepped into Uranus. And then, bing, 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 you're here. What do you mean we're here? There was no we're here. There was no we're here. We didn't see anything. We were not there. Turned around, Try to come back. Surely you can see an RV park, right? Yep. Should be able to see an RV park. Turn back around, come back. Ding, 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 you're here. No, we're not here. We're not here. Get back onto, he still has his GPS on. We're still moving. I get back on the website and I'm reading instructions. I'm like, hey, okay, that looks familiar. We just saw that. Go back and turn there. And I'm still reading. We're still moving, which is hard for me. And it says at the Subway and the Aldi. There's Subway right there. Ding, 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 you're here. Okay, it says we're here, and I see Subway. Still don't see that we're here, but I think we were supposed to turn back there. Turned back, came back around the block, and turned on the street at the Subway and Aldi. The street that not in the GPS, that doesn't seem to exist, adjacent to the Aldi, which, by the way, doesn't exist either. It's under construction, so I guess this website that we were reading from is built for once this place actually exists. The RV park, we're here now. I made a little video for y'all's viewing entertainment. You'll see it right when I wrap this up. Wrap it up. So the Aldi is being built. There's no signage, nothing that says Aldi, nothing, no anything. The RV park isn't a park yet. Like, there's slots 1 through 7 can be parked in. I chose 11, and they called me back because it's not ready yet. Bing, should have been my first clue. So number 7 is the furthest one that's ready. Nothing else is ready. So we're all alone. We're not going to be disturbing the peace. That's faux show. And the whole day I was thinking, I'm not going to have anything to talk about tonight. So I was going to kind of skip this one. And then God blessed me with some bullshit. Some total bullshit. An Aldi that doesn't exist. An RV park that only exists 1 through 7. And here we are. We're in St. Robert. The goal is Uranus. And peace out. Damn it. It never... Subway, right there. Subway. Aldi. 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 Turn at Aldi. Aldi. Turn at Aldi. Pass Subway. Then turn at Aldi. WTF. That's Aldi. That's Aldi. Did you know that? We didn't know that. That's Aldi. Woo.